everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking to the skies to explore one of the most beautiful and one of the most successful jet fighters ever built, the legendary Hawker Hunter. For over 6 decades, this British icon graced the heavens, serving with numerous air forces around the world and leaving an indelible mark on aviation history. Its sleek, elegant lines are instantly recognizable, but behind that beauty lies a formidable combat aircraft. So buckle up as we dive into the story of the Hawker Hunter. The story of the Hunter begins in the late 1940s, a time of rapid aeronautical advancement. The jet age was dawning, and the Royal Air Force needed a new fighter to replace its first-generation jets like the Gloucester Meteor. In 1946, the Air Ministry issued a requirement for a high-speed transonic jet fighter. Several companies submitted proposals, but it was Hawker Aircraft, under the visionary leadership of chief designer Sidney Cam, that would ultimately triumph. Cam, already a legend for designing the Hawker Hurricane of Battle of Britain fame, envisioned an aircraft that combined breathtaking performance with exceptional handling. His team developed the P1067 prototype, which featured a swept-wing design to delay the onset of compressibility issues at high speeds, and was powered by the new Rolls-Royce Avon turbojet engine. On July 20, 1951, test pilot Neville Duke took the prototype for its first flight, and it was immediately clear that Hawker had a winner on their hands. The aircraft was incredibly fast and agile. Just 2 years later, in 1953, Duke would fly a modified Hunter to set a new world airspeed record of 727 miles per hour. The Hawker Hunter had officially arrived, so what made the Hunter so special? Let's talk about its key features. Performance was, of course, paramount. Early models could exceed 700 miles per hour in level flight and climb to 40,000 feet in just over 6 minutes, which was remarkable for the 1950s. The aircraft's swept wings and powerful engine made it a superb dogfighter. Pilots loved the Hunter for its smooth and responsive controls and stability, often describing it as a pilot's airplane. It was a joy to fly, forgiving for new pilots but incredibly capable in the hands of an expert. In terms of firepower, the Hunter was a heavyweight. Its standard armament consisted of 4 30mm Aiden cannons mounted in a clever, self-contained pack in the nose. This pack could be quickly winched down, rearmed, and reinstalled, drastically reducing turnaround time on the ground, a huge advantage in a combat situation. Each cannon fired at a rate of over 1,200 rounds per minute, delivering a devastating punch. This concentrated firepower made the Hunter one of the most heavily armed fighters of its era. But the Hunter wasn't just a fighter, its versatility was one of its greatest strengths. As technology evolved, the Hunter was adapted for a wide range of roles. It became a formidable ground attack aircraft, capable of carrying bombs, rockets, and later, guided missiles. It also served as a highly effective reconnaissance platform, with cameras replacing the cannon pack in the nose. And finally, 2-seat trainer versions were developed to help new generations of pilots transition to high-performance jets. This ability to adapt ensured the Hunter remained relevant and in service for decades. The Hawker Hunter officially entered service with the Royal Air Force in 1954, initially as a high-altitude interceptor. It formed the backbone of RAF Fighter Command throughout the late 1950s and early 1960s. The Hunter was the star of the show for the RAF's famous aerobatic display teams, first the Black Arrows and later the Blue Diamonds, predecessors to today's Red Arrows. The Black Arrows set a world record by looping 22 aircraft in formation, a testament to both the skill of the pilots and the jet's superb handling. While its service in the UK was relatively peaceful during the Cold War, the Hunter saw significant combat with other air forces around the world. It was exported to over 20 countries, from Sweden to Singapore, India to Iraq. The Hunter proved its mettle in numerous conflicts. During the Suez Crisis in 1956, RAF Hunters flew escort and ground attack missions. The Indian Air Force used their Hunters extensively during the Indo-Pakistani Wars of 1965 and 1971. They engaged in dogfights and flew crucial ground support sorties. In the Middle East, Hunters flown by the Jordanian and Iraqi Air Forces saw action. Perhaps most famously, during the Aden emergency in the 1960s, RAF Hunters provided vital air support to British ground troops, earning a reputation for their accuracy and effectiveness. The Hunter's rugged design and reliability made it a well-trusted workhorse in some of the world's most demanding operational theaters. Now for an amazing fact that showcases the Hunter's incredible design and a bit of sheer luck. In 1956, an RAF test pilot, Flight Lieutenant Roger Topp, was flying a Hunter at 45,000 feet when his engine flamed out. As he glided the aircraft down, unable to restart the engine, he realized he was descending through the flight path of other aircraft. Without power, his radio was dead and he couldn't warn anyone. He decided to perform a series of barrel rolls on his way down, hoping the unusual maneuver would make his silent aircraft more visible to others. Incredibly, as he was rolling, the engine reignited. It turned out the tumbling motion had cleared a fuel line blockage. The procedure of intentionally rolling the aircraft to restart the engine became known as the top turn and was even incorporated into the official pilot's notes for the Hunter. It's a fantastic story of pilot ingenuity and the unexpected quirks of a legendary aircraft. So, what is the legacy of the Hawker Hunter? Its impact on aviation is immense. For the United Kingdom, it was the last truly British-designed and built single-seat fighter to serve in large numbers with the Royal Air Force. It represented the pinnacle of 1950s British jet design, a beautiful marriage of form and function. Its long and varied service life across the globe speaks volumes about its quality and adaptability. Today, many Hawker Hunters are lovingly maintained by private collectors and heritage flights. They are a star attraction at airshows around the world, where the sight and sound of this classic jet still captivate audiences. The distinctive blue note of its Avon engine at a specific power setting is a sound that aviation enthusiasts can recognize instantly. The Hunter is more than just a machine of war. It's a piece of flying art, a symbol of a golden age of British aviation, and a testament to the genius of Sir Sidney Cam and the team at Hawker. It remains one of the most beloved and respected jet fighters of all time. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through the history of the magnificent Hawker Hunter. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure into aviation history. Let me know in the comments what you think of the Hunter, or if there's another aircraft you'd like to see covered. Until next time, please fly safe.